As Boonboomger approaches its finale, we reach the possibility of more movie announcements, so why not talk about their first movie event? Hello everyone, it's thomasjujube, and before I give my thoughts on Bakuage Sentai Boonboomger GekijoBoon, Promise the Circuit, be sure to let me know what you think of the movie down in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Going into this, I have also been keeping up with Boonboomger weekly, and you can check out my short review on every single episode over on the shorts page, or my reactions to each episode with Marcos and Keza over on her channel.
Beautiful.
Wow.
You're doing this? I didn't see this. Wait, you can't do that, big dog.
This was about the same quality that I've come to expect from the Boonboomger season, which is simple Super Sentai fun with a slight touch of zaniness and some introspective themes. Now, what I wasn't expecting was the opening with the YouTuber guy. I kind of was expecting it because he was in some of the marketing and trailers, I think, but like, I don't even remember his name. I only know he's like a real life famous person because of that marketing, and like, I guess that's just the gag. I don't know. I did think it was funny though that we have like a couple of fourth wall breaks with him. Like when he leaves, he audibly says, "Oh, that must be all of my screen time," and then Joe says, "But don't worry, we'll dance together," because he comes back in the dance. And of course, like, you know, starting the movie with him saying hello to the audience because he's collabing with the Boonboomgers is kind of funny because that's happening in universe. Why am I still talking about this? This is like nothing. This doesn't matter to the movie at all, and I've been yapping about this guy for so long. However, there's a line of dialogue where the characters say, "Genba, I can't believe you procured him." How? Genba procured a man? Okay. Although, to be fair, later he also procures a secret portal for all the Boom Boom cars to go into. So it's like, you know, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised what he can't procure at this point, because there was that one fight he pulled a trampoline out of nowhere. But on that note, actually, I thought it was pretty cool that we gave everyone their own little moment, which is, you know, pretty standard for Sentai movies, but it was pretty cool here in my opinion because everyone's moment was kind of relevant to their profession. Like Shashiro's is entirely out of suit because he's hacking the missile, and Joe's is in hero mode, like protecting Mira. Sakito's is doing just one thing, and then of course we leave the spotlight for Taya and Mira. Because of that, it's fun how seamlessly this integrates into the actual show, since those two are kind of our main characters as well. Story-wise, this can kind of fit between any of the bigger arcs in my opinion. It probably places best right before, forgot his name, the doctor guy. And I'll put his name on screen, it's fine, since that's where we start getting like 119 and some of the other power-ups. But I'm also talking about the themes of the show. Like, one of the biggest moments of this movie is Taya reinforcing the Boonboomger motto of fighting for good and saving people because they want to, while Mira reinforces the motto of taking your own road with your hands on the steering wheel. Something like that. You know, that thing they say like almost every episode. It's not groundbreaking stuff for the show or these characters, but it's cool to see them express it in a cinematic way. Since there are new characters involved, of course, Princess Nicola is fine for this movie. Her outfit doesn't really make me wonder what the rest of the people on her planet dress like, because she's the princess and she's wearing like a colorful version of what the agents in Gavu are wearing. Like, she even has insanely big shoes. Is that a sign of royal status, having platform shoes? I kind of wish they gave her more character agency though, because her plot in the movie is getting back her determination with the help of the Boonboomgers fighting off her Hashirian pursuers. So she gets back her determination, but she doesn't really do anything to fight off the Hashirians, so now they send her back to her captured planet to free it. How is she liberating an entire planet if she couldn't even fight off one guy? Mira did give her a Boom Boom changer at the end, which does raise a few questions. One, why does Mira keep doing this? Two, why couldn't we have gotten this earlier in the movie? I think it would have been cool to let Nicola in on the action in the final battle. You could give her a new suit, you could do just some weird pink variant. I don't really care, but it would have been cool since we don't even really get new Ranger exclusive stuff in these movies. The new villains were also cool, but they also maybe were a little underwhelming as well. Demon Thunder has an awesome design, but like without any unique backstory or motivation or even personality really. He's just kind of generic. His subordinate, the Circuit Monster, is way more interesting. Like a racetrack monster that steals the Boom Boom cars and has them strapped onto the racetrack that he is so fun and unique. It really reminded me of the Champion jackets with the way it can use all the car powers as well. Maybe in universe, this monster inspired the development of the jacket, who knows? The little action sequence that we got with Mira fighting all the Boom Boom cars was also quite fun. Definitely one of the highlights of the movie, but I wanted more of it. That's like the only interesting thing this monster does, because they took away the power powers for the final battle. Like, the Boonboongers aren't really even hindered by the fact that all the Hashirians had their cars for like an extended period of time. It's just a little disappointing. For a movie called Promise's Circuit, the actual circuit does not really play a huge role in it. Like, most of the fights are out in a forest, which is just like visually boring. The fights were still good, of course, but I don't know, I kind of thought with a higher budget they could have gotten some more interesting locations. Like, they blew it all on getting the actors to the racetrack, and they weren't able to afford to get the suit actors out there as well for at least like one fight scene or something like that. It's just kind of bizarre. And I guess I took so long to review this movie that now I can actually talk about the inclusion and tie into the show. Sorry about that. I thought it was just okay. Like, I kind of thought it would be a bit of a big deal because Nicola's necklace is on the poster for the final lap, and it's like on that white version. It's the only color. It's pretty cool, and it's not really anything in the movie, so I kind of thought she would be like super involved or something to that effect. And it's really just like a visual cameo to remind us to go watch the movie if we haven't, or to go buy the DVD if you haven't and you live in Japan, I guess. I kind of thought it was just going to be Joe gokaiger handing the necklace to the Boonboongers, and that would be it. So I'm glad Nicola got to visually, physically cameo as the hologram and give an update that she's still fighting to liberate her planet, which makes sense because they sent her off without anything. I still think that's kind of weird, but I don't know. I think it would have been nice if she, basically the same issues I have with the movie. It would have been cool if she appeared in the show and transformed, or if we got to see her transformed fighting on her planet. I don't know, something like that. But I guess I also can't be too mad because it is like a separate movie. It would be kind of weird to make it so relevant to the plot of the finale. And I know a few people that haven't seen the movie, and if you haven't, then you're just you're not really left in the dark at all. So I guess it's not a huge deal, and honestly I don't need it to be super relevant. It just kind of reiterates my already existing feelings for the movie. Let me know in the comments what kind of movie tie-in you prefer. Do you prefer like you need to see the movie to understand what's happening in the show? Do you prefer something like this, a bit in between? Or do you prefer that the shows never address the movie at all and it might as well be non-canon and you can check it out on your own time, or never watch it at all and forever miss out on a fun 20-minute little run of Super Sentai? But hey, at least we got a team roll call with Bundario and Bundi. That was quite fun, and I would just say that sums up the movie pretty well. It's fun. There's a couple of weird things. It's not like a groundbreaking Sentai movie or a crazy awesome Sentai movie. It's a suitable, fun Super Sentai movie for Boonboongers. So once again, make sure to let me know what you thought of it down in the comment sections, and subscribe to my channel for my future Boonboonger reviews as we approach the finale, and I hope to see you next time.